That's pretty sexy.
Oh, maybe it's already doing it.
Oh, it's already doing it.
Hey, y'all. Derek, Charleston on the Water. I got Mike here with Polish Cha-Cha Fishing. Went a little bit early on the live stream just because I'm too excited about this new toy that I tried to do the unboxing for yesterday, and here it is. It follows you as you walk. This is exciting stuff to me. I think it's going to add a whole new level to the stream. I got to figure out how to make it zoom as I walk now, but yeah, very excited about this. And then let's go back over here to Mike again real quick. Mike came in just to hang out on this nasty day.
It's a beautiful day.
So we're out here fighting the rain and the cold. It's what, about 50 something degrees again today?
About, yeah.
So again, it's sweater day. The canopy, love it.
Doing it.
Hey Tim, I just saw your pictures you sent of the mini split. Fantastic job. So let's walk back out here.
Take your audio is a tad high. Mine's okay.
My audio's high?
Just a hair. Let's check it.
Let me see about going down a little. Is that better?
I'm waiting for the 30-second delay here. Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Much better?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's walk back out here to the bow. We've got the canopy up and rolling. Thank God we do, because it's a nice, nasty February day here in Charleston. We actually coming out here with a little bit of fun. If you notice, aside from the canopy in the way, we've got a little bit of a different backdrop. We're in the exact same location the last few live streams have been, but we actually had to come out, turn around, and go stern in, so the kitchen blocks much of the wind and the rain. So it's still not blocking at all, and this 10 by 10 tent is not as waterproof as I would have hoped. I might have to break down and buy another one because it's holding up structural wise, but it's got some holes to it, and watch yourself. We're about to send some water your way. So it's a nice wet day. Great day if you're a duck, like they say, or a frog. What are we doing?
We're going to do some smoked fish dip and some smoked wings fried.
Okay. Yeah, so fired up the Masterbuilt a little bit ago, and we smoked the wings. And we've got the fryer in the galley. So today's the first time on the live stream that we walk into the galley. Now that I've got the camera on a swivel, we're going to be able to put the other camera in the galley. So,
and just so you know, we did make it. We're going to assemble here, and obviously the ability to see is a little bit diminished, but we're going to, if you want to go over our channel, Polish Cha-Cha Fishing, you can see the 2 videos that we just recently posted for a lot of fun.
Yeah, he did a premiere last night. Good job. The smoked fish dip and chow down on. And as y'all currently sitting right here, he is dying for food. Sound.
Yeah.
Huh. You blue? You're blue.
I'm not sad, but a little color.
The whole thing's blue on yours.
That's
he should be transmitting.
I'll let you figure out the technical stuff. I'm going to work on some food stuff because I'm with Mayor. I'm hungry. But I'm going to start with this mayonnaise container.
Duke's mayonnaise.
Duke's. Folks fight over that down here.
Duke's mayonnaise. Love Duke's mayonnaise. Again, I don't know about y'all, but Duke's is amazing stuff. When I moved to the South, because I'm not from here, but I got here as soon as I could. I was introduced to Dukes, and it changed my life. So can y'all let me know if the audio is doing better? Are you hearing it in there?
Yeah, I'm hearing it fine.
It's fine now?
But I think it's when the two mics compete.
Okay. Okay. You guys have that in your pocket?
It can be in the pocket.
Feeling
Whoa,
Feeling around.
boy.
Still a little wonky.
Oh,
Still a little wonky.
gotta look.
Maybe it's the stream. I'm sorry. Tim's saying it's still a little wonky with the audio.
Yeah, I'm hearing it in and out. Interesting.
You hearing yourself or me?
Yeah, no, I'm hearing the stream in and
Yeah,
out.
let me get away from you, see if it's that.
Oh, okay.
That one or you. Like,
Well,
me or you.
probably.
Stay with him. Stay with him. No. Okay, you're following me. All right. Let's go over here real quick.
It doesn't like me. It's fine.
Mike, so this thing here actually, I've got 2 IR dots on me that are sending a signal to it. And that's why it's following me. Are you hearing me?
Yeah. Well,
See if you're hearing me. No?
you sound distant a little bit.
Sound distant?
I'm hearing you, but it is a little bit distant.
Is that any better? Let's see.
You got to give me 30 seconds to answer.
My mic's low. Okay.
Yeah, that is a little better.
My mic's low. Got too much tech on me, I guess.
Through Mike.
Huh?
It's Mike confusion.
All right, so I'm just gonna keep talking, and we'll see if it works itself through. Because the problem is the latency between me broadcasting and Mike hearing it is a bit of an issue. So, are you hearing me?
Yeah,
you're hearing me. All
Yeah,
right, we're just
you're
gonna
better.
run with it. So, I don't know if you can see these little IR sensors on me. They're these little red dots right here. These are what that thing is cluing in on as it moves around. So I've kind of got to walk past it like crab-like and go by y'all when I go through there. Otherwise, I didn't put. Part of the problem was I didn't put the dots on the back. A lot of it's because we got a dress so bulky still because it's 50 degrees and raining. So
Feels colder.
feels colder.
And I like cool. Trust me, I like the cool weather, but this is a beautiful lowland day
Gotcha.
in the marsh.
So you got Duke's mayonnaise and
All right,
what else?
Duke's mayonnaise, and I added the seasonings, which is some. Let's see, garlic powder. We got celery salt, which is what I love. It ties a lot of everything together. And chopped green onion and some Old Bay. And I start with a little bit of that. I still have some left in here, but it's like building the flavor up. You can always add, but you can't take away.
Yes.
So kind of one of those things. But really, it's a super simple. Oops, I'm gonna take that out of there. Super simple recipe. I'm just mixing it up. Got the mayonnaise and the seasonings and the green onion, everything in here. Now we're just kind of mix it as well as we can. I didn't get to couldn't warm up the cream cheese like I wanted to, but
You can warm it up in that
yeah, I could have. I thought about it too late though. So.
Okay. We got bowls and stuff. I mean,
So no,
okay.
we're good. We're
Okay.
good. So that's really the base of it. Now we're just going to add the fish. So actually, we're going to pull the wings and the fish out of the smoker now.
Okay.
And if you will, this and this. Well, I'm gonna put the fish in this. And we don't we're going to bread some of the wings. And the cool thing about that is we're actually going to do a little bit of a gluten-free kind of.
They're saying your mic's dropping.
It is. I hear it.
Huh. Let me see if I can. Take a little bit of that tension off of that.
I just let it in my pocket.
He loves when I sit there and play with his pocket. But so the fun thing about this weather right now for us is, like I said before, I'm a vet. Mike's a vet. Mike's a Navy guy, but he still knows how to embrace the suck. I mean, they're used to warmer beds. They don't have to sleep in this stuff necessarily like we did in the Army, but he's at least used to coming out and embracing it a little bit more than.
I'd rather this. Well, what is it? If it's not raining, we ain't training.
Yeah,
that's what you guys said in the Army. Yeah,
we said that all the time. Yeah. Yep. I'm not entirely sure. I think once you learned how bad it sucked once, you pretty much knew going forward that it sucked, and like that's what you got to deal with. But it's still, I'd much rather be out here than be at the dock. Even though it is a little bit nasty weather, it's just showing me that there's different things I got to improve to the boat still to help mitigate some of this. But Mike, while we're talking about these items, why don't we start getting used to some interview questions? The Navy. What'd you do in the Navy?
I was an aviation electronics technician in the Navy. And
aviation's electronic technician, which means what?
I got trained specifically on radar altimeter, and a couple other little things. It was a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. Got to go to A school. I'm going to just pull the rest of these wings out of the smoker here. A school in Pensacola and C school for radar altimeter in Jacksonville. And then they flew me out to meet my ship in the Mediterranean. So a lot of fun experiences as a young kid. And I recommend the military for any young person just to get out and be in an environment that's controlled, get disciplined, and set you up for life for success. I believe that for sure. Absolutely.
How many years you do, Mike?
I was four active, and then I wanted to go further in the career and wanted to do some fun stuff, high-speed stuff, road drag. And I got to go to some of the schools for that in Little Creek, and did some weapons training and everything else, but much to say that I didn't get to go and further that ambition. So we got out of the military, and my wife, actually, she jokes, I follow her everywhere. It's absolute truth. It's absolute truth. So I'm going to shred this fish into the mix we already got. But while we're talking, while
he's talking, let me show you some of the fish. So this is snapper, right?
No, actually, this is the jack that we caught when we went fishing, you and me.
Oh, this is the jack.
This is the fish.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to include some of that video too. Mike called me. What was that? 5 we went out fishing.
Somewhat. Yeah.
And we went out, caught some vermilion snapper, some jacks, and what else did we catch?
Triggerfish. I don't think we caught a spadefish that trip. Triggerfish, vermilion snapper, Almaco jack. What else? I know there's something else I thought.
And then the tax man came and paid us a visit several times. Several times with the tax man. But so Jeff, we have in here, it's jack, it's already smoked, and we smoked some wings up too. We get past this. So we smoked some wings up, and we got some jack in here too that we smoked. It's already smoked. What I did here for the wings was we had a combination blend. We were smoking them with pecan and hickory blend. Really interested to try them. Like I said, the fryer is piping hot. Should be around 360, 370 something right now. So we'll drop these in the wing. But
thanks for reminding me about the marinade. So Jeff, we marinate the fish with ginger, sriracha, and soy. When I have a kingfish or a a mackerel family fish. I'll add honey to it. And man, I'm tell you what, the taste and the flavor is just awesome. But I'll marinate it from 4 to 6 hours and then smoke it for another 4 to 8, just honestly, depending on the moisture content. You got to get firm, but you don't want it to be dry.
Let me zoom in real quick because y'all are gonna want to see some of this stuff. So bear with me for a second while we zoom here, and I'm gonna walk there and get you a little closer picture. Is that too close? It looks too close. That camera loves to follow me though, huh? Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about that. That is a little too close. I need to get the remote for this thing to
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I don't know if they've ever really said that. So let me pass behind you, and now you've got the helm.
All right.
That IR wants to pick up on me a little too much. So I'm standing out in the rain.
Oh, actually, I see it on the film there. The hat. Shout out to our boy, yeah.
Yeah, you got Alfred's hat on there today.
That's right. This is the new hotness.
Yeah,
the new hotness. He's up in Northwest right now. Actually, he's kind of experiencing. Hey, you get to try that, baby. Oh yeah, he's experiencing the same. I bet.
Oh yeah, that Pacific Northwest. I'm sure.
Say, there goes my audio again.
Your audio went out again.
Oh, shaky. I'm gonna throw this
a little better now.
All right. Well, that's item number 1. And let you try, and then we can talk about the wings.
Yeah, talk about the wings.
Well, what I'm gonna do with the breading on the. I should have gotten the extra large glove.
I love that you're wearing gloves.
Well,
I'm not that professional, as y'all know. Oh man, there's some fish in here chilling, huh?
Oh yeah, man. We didn't use it all.
I'm gonna eat some of that, and I'm gonna feed Aaron or two, like you said.
Oh, he loved it already. He's all about it.
Oh, that's delicious.
The fish alone is just great, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. The fact that your dip has Duke's mayonnaise in it, I can't wait for that. Up, we're getting in, huh?
Yeah, man, go ahead. Taste it out.
We're getting
in. I think we need to add takeaway. Well, we can't take away really, but.
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, that's good. That is good. You're gonna have to share that recipe with me so I can put it in the comment section. Or are you like Tangy and you protect your recipes?
No. Yeah.
No knock at you, Tangy.
I think it's good.
Oh, that's good.
No, I like it spicier. But you said not so spicy, so good for you, huh?
Yeah. You can go up and dial that heat up a little bit. Really?
Yeah. That's my hot sauce I make. So sweet.
You just barely see the table in the current. So the tide is changing now, plus the wind is at your back in our face. So that's why you're seeing, because 1, the tide's going out, and 2, that wind. I don't know. What do we got? Probably like a 6-knot wind.
Oh, bro, it's more than that.
In here, though. I know it's a small. I know it's a small craft advisory today. Like Mike, when we were leaving the dock, he's like, "Dude, it's a small craft advisory, bro." And it was like, we'll be okay. Let me adjust this camera a little bit more for you. Tim, I'm seeing your comment about barely seeing the table. Let me see if I can add a little bit of angle to it. It's unscrewing itself from the stand. That's no bueno. Why would it do that?
About unscrewing, I think.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, there's definitely a joke there.
2 guys on a barge in the marsh, in the
There's
rain.
definitely a joke there. Sorry, folks. For some reason, this thing is literally unscrewing itself from my stand.
What are you doing, bro? For a drink.
So let's revert back. I think the Gigabot's got to go away for the day, at least for a minute until we go inside. The Gigabot, for some reason, wants to unscrew itself from the stand, and it's too expensive to let it just fall on the ground with it and the camera in tow. So let me, while I'm talking to you, unscrew this thing if I can. Another technical difficulty with the stream, like yesterday's camera difficulty we had. So while I've got you here, bear with me a few more seconds, guys. I'm sorry about this. I noticed it to start to wobble, and when it started to wobble, I had to pick it up.
You hear me chewing. I'm sorry if you do.
So are we still streaming? We are. Sorry for the movement, y'all. What are we doing now, Mike?
Now we're going to talk about the wings and we'll move inside. Honestly, yeah, we can actually go in. I was just going to talk a little bit about. That's fine.
We're gonna talk about that inside.
Yeah, why not? And then the dipping sauce.
All right. So you sneak by.
So I've got the some of the wings that we smoked in the breader, and then some we're going to do naked.
Switch him over to the galley. While he's doing stuff in the galley, I'm going to go ahead and get this other camera situated. Mike, I got a couple questions for you, though.
You got what?
A couple questions for you. You can talk to the camera in there.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Talk to them. Do you have a good locker room halftime hype talk? Locker room hype talk.
Locker room hype talk.
Like halftime during the Super Bowl. Shit's not going well, and you need to hype the team up.
Oh, I can't say that on YouTube, bro.
You can't say things on YouTube like that?
I don't have anything that you can say on YouTube with the hyping. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, shoot. Let me talk about the wings. So this breader, you're hearing more and more nowadays people that are gluten sensitive or looking for healthier alternatives. This breader is actually so Derek seasoned them salt, pepper. They were smoked for about an hour. Pull them right out of the smoker. They have a little bit of a sheen, a little bit of a moisture on them. Throw them in the breader. The breader is a 50-50 mix of buttermilk, gluten-free buttermilk powder, and coconut flour. And I think it's a really nice flavor and mix, in my opinion. And I'm gonna let Derek try it, but it's gluten-free and it's not the typical flour, so it's definitely worth a try. Looking for some alternative to just regular old fryer breader, this is what I do. So, but we're going to cook these first into this nice fresh oil, and it's going to be about 16. Well, maybe not that long. We'll see. Basically, with the wings, you want to get it to an internal temperature of 185 at the bone for about 15 seconds. All right. All right. Here we go. And don't shake too much because you might shake the breader off. Now, typically, I'd like to bread them and then put them in the refrigerator for several hours just to let the breader adhere better. But we're going straight to it. You'll hear that moisture coming out of them wings. So you got that thermometer, the sticker You have a stick thermometer?
The meat probe.
I know I saw it.
It was.
Well, we can just make sure it is.
No, it's in the blue bag. There is a.
I'm gonna get this thing too, so I can read some comments. I've been neglecting the comments here. So who else is out there? We see 6 people. I've seen Tim and Jeff talking. Who else isn't talking?
I don't know who else is in the stream. I know
That's a little hot.
by default you're in the stream right now too, are you not? A little too hot?
Yeah, a little too hot. It's gonna burn it. Oh God, yeah. About 383. We're way too hot. Let me hang it. I'll put the other wings in there. Hopefully bring that temperature down and cook them all up at the same time. There we go. Taylor, hey, how you doing, Taylor? Yeah, mullet. Yeah, look, we need one of those Northwest boats, like a Parker with a cabin, right? I love that boat, by the way.
Oh, Andy's here. It looks like rain. Yeah,
This one right here,
definitely rain.
he wants to pitch that down just a little bit.
While he's adjusting that camera, I'm going ahead to get this thermometer squared away. He's back in there. Good to see you out, Andy. Thanks for joining. Had an issue. The Gigabot was working great until it wasn't. You know, that's how it always works. It worked great until the wheels fall off. And it was literally self-destructing on me. So had to switch this camera angle. And Mike's in the galley right now cooking. Here's your thermometer. Let me switch back to him real quick.
All right, we got our first batch. We got our breaded wings going. They're a little dark, a little darker than I'm not sure the oil we're using, but it was definitely too hot.
Mike, other than me, you're the first one to use that fire. What you thinking, bud?
But they are pretty. They look good. Well, maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you did. I don't know. We're gonna sauce them up anyway. They're skinny wings anyway, so we want to make sure they're 185 in the center. Not quite there yet. 185 at the bone for 15 seconds, and they are good to go. So let's, if you want to switch us to this guy out here real quick, or and I'll come back. Sorry. Put that back right there. So, in the comments, let us know what kind of snacks, what kind of food are you going to have at your Super Bowl party tomorrow?
Not just that, but who's everyone pulling for? Who are you pulling for, Mike?
Oh, I'm going to go for I think I'm going for Eagles, to be honest.
Are you going for the Eagles, huh?
Dirty Birds, baby.
Like I said in yesterday's stream, the reason I would go for the Eagles right now is because so many of the reps I work with in the field are Philly transplants. So I think next week would be shit if Philly loses. What'd you do, lose one?
You know, it's acting like it, but I don't know that I did. It's fine. I don't think I did. Who was playing? Well, Taylor, you don't have to be a football fan to know who's playing in the Super Bowl, my man. It's the Eagles. Ooh, Eagles and the Chiefs, yeah?
Eagles and the Chiefs. So what happened is this thing and this thing quit hanging out with each other. And right now they don't want to seem to get back together. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn the Jigabot off. And we'll go back to the old school way of doing it with the two mounted cameras here. And let me send you back to Mike in the galley. I thought I was sending you back to Mike in the galley, but he just walked back out front. So are you getting close to being done in the galley?
Yeah, I'm done in the galley. Unless you want to sauce them in there, but
no. So I'll when he gets done in there, what I'll do is I'll take that camera and put it back out.
Yeah,
here.
we're good to go out here.
So let's turn this one around real quick and give you the view out here again. Like I've mentioned before, plenty of time, folks. Thank you for hanging out with us. The learning curve constantly kicks my ass, and like I said, that Jigabot worked great until it didn't. So we're out here with the rain and the wind, struggling with all of this beautiful February weather. That dip is amazing, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic job with it. Yeah, his Fred headgear is great.
It's hot, man. I love it. It's freaking that new hotness. So, okay, you've got the breaded and you got the naked there. If you want to try those before any kind, do you want to do hot sauce? Like, what do you want to do here?
I've got hot sauce in there. Do you want that or
hot sauce too?
I brought honey mustard. I'm probably gonna throw them in a thing and honey mustard them up.
That's fine. I'm going to show you something also. These are the two, the coconut flour and the buttermilk. So I'm going to throw those away, clear off the space here. But I'm going to show you something else.
Shot hopped in the comment section.
Oh, there's
full time following you around.
Oh my God, I follow you. All right. Oh, I forgot to garnish. We could garnish.
Oh,
we're good. So with the everybody has blue cheese, everybody has ranch, everybody has their dips. Something to kick it up a little bit. What did that guy used to say? Bam! Right?
Mm-hmm.
Horseradish. If you like, don't mind horseradish, you might try the two together. Horseradish and your blue cheese. Nah, I know it sounds weird, but I promise you, mix it into taste. I think High Cotton was the first place I had this.
Okay.
And it blew my mind. Mouth is water.
I don't know where Russell is right now. When he gets here, I know he's going to be talking about his crying towel because he's missing out on all this stuff. Yeah,
there we go.
It is finger. Your audio or mine?
Mine.
Really? I might have to change out that receiver, or that. I've got two more of them at the house. What I ended up doing one day when I first bought them is I stayed outside and
Holy cow.
Delicious.
Holy cow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, breaded.
Yeah.
Breaded is good. The naked ones aren't bad either, but that breaded one is.
All of my chest. First thing.
What'd you bread it with again?
That's a 50-50 mix of coconut flour and buttermilk powder. Non-gluten buttermilk powder.
Okay.
Horseradish and the blue cheese, right?
Yeah, man.
Blows your mind.
You said High Cotton downtown does that?
I think so. I think that's where I had it.
Mm.
Oh my god, I'm not cold anymore.
You're not cold anymore? You come stand here. It's a little colder here.
You just want me to get a little closer to you, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, the wind's coming right here,
Yeah.
and it's cold out here. The howling towel, yeah.
Holy
Cow.
You know what?
I don't know if they need to be sauced.
No. We wanted to, but
I'm gonna do some honey mustard. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm
I thought I was a Navy guy, like a little sweetness. Taylor, we actually didn't do any kind of heat for these. One of us, but I grow my own peppers, dry my own peppers, powder my own peppers, and actually Celeste won't let me make that ain't hot sauce. That's vinegar.
I got
No,
this and Cholula out here.
Won't make my pickles or my hot sauce because it's very aromatic, if you will.
You want the Cholula?
Better. But I do have some Frank's Red Hot for you. But I've got mine. So, smoked here with some cayenne and some garden vegetable herbs kind of things. You'd actually probably, well, you don't like heat, so
I don't mind. I just didn't know if like you were gonna talking about.
so almost Carolina.
Yeah,
almost.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope. Just smell.
I
Smell.
I don't want to put wet wipes
No.
in the fridge tonight, bud.
Oh my god.
It's not that I don't enjoy it.
Wet wipes in the fridge?
Or the freezer.
The
Either or.
freezer. What?
Yeah, friggin' that.
Oh,
hot-
you're talking about when
that hot
the
stuff.
second,
That's
second burn.
the
Okay.
second burn is.
Second burn.
I am totally fine with my manhood, and I do not need to deal with any of that. Don't need to deal with any of that. I'm good, just the way I am.
I love my hot sauce. Actually, I was inspired by a lot of the sauces that freezer.
Yeah, exactly. There was a time when I was younger that I would be like, oh my God, how hot is that? Yeah, I'm going to try that. But now, nope. I'm totally comfortable.
Pepper Palace. That's where I. Oh, it's so good.
These wings would be really good with an Alabama white. I don't know what it is. I fell in love with an Alabama.
What is an Alabama white?
I don't know. I know it's a sauce. I know it's delicious. I've told you. All these people here who watch the channel know that I don't know anything. I just know when food tastes good.
It is a mayonnaise based sauce. A lot of people use it, and there's a lot of argument over how to make it right. So YouTube, the Alabama white. It's my wife does a version of it, air frying chicken.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Celeste didn't want to come out in this today. I'm heartbroken, Celeste. I mean, look at this beautiful weather and great time you're missing out on. Thanks for letting your hubby come out, though. This food is amazing, dude.
It is. It is.
I did pull a Tom Sawyer on Mike today, though. Like, he was like, yeah, do this prep work, that prep work, and he got out here, and I handed him the bucket of paint and the brush and said, get to work. I didn't do any of it, did I?
Oh my God. This is a treat.
I'm going to call me out on that. I appreciate it.
Nope. No one's talking about.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you letting me out. And
Oh, no.
honestly, this is like, I love it out here. I actually did bring a fishing pole, and I'm gonna, when we're done with this, I'm gonna fish on the way back to the dock.
Not sure what you're going to catch. I mean,
Well, I saw some tailing reds. I thought on another stream that you did, and it's low tide. I mean, it could.
tide is going out, yes.
And it's cold enough. We got plenty of fish back in here. I know, trout or any of that. If any of y'all don't know, I love fishing, so always got fish on the brain. we're full size now. Well, thank you, Tim. That's awesome. Jelly about that fish.
Life size.
Yeah. So Taylor, actually, I sent Taylor a picture of the some of the fish I was smoking.
Oh, nice.
So that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Nice. The breaded. What was in that bread batter again? One more time.
It's coconut flour and non-gluten buttermilk powder. Premium buttermilk powder, gluten-free, non-GMO.
Walk up to the camera and show that. Walk up to the camera and show that bread is amazing.
Right, and so it's not flour, right? It's not the enriched white flour. And you still get a little bit of a crunch and the flavor, and just I think the coconut flour is what gives it really that flavor I like. But then the blue cheese with the horseradish, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive back into that. I brought vegetables out, and Mike's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, that's for you.
I'm totally fine with eating all the veggies. Though.
My food eats that.
So, Mike, you love fishing.
Yeah.
Cooking, though.
Yeah, love cooking.
What's your culinary background?
So, like I said, I followed my wife everywhere, and in Virginia, we were there for the opening of Roger Brown's Sports Bar in Portsmouth, and she was waitressing there, and I was in the shipyards there with the ship, and just followed her around. Ended up getting into the restaurant business and did all the jobs, and moving up into management, and then cooking in the back of the house, and just enjoyed it and then we did 15 years in and out of the food business, and I ran restaurants, and then I moved into QSR.
Yeah.
Which really is fast food, but it's a nicer way of saying fast food.
QSR. What's
Quick-
the ABCs mean?
Quick service restaurant. So most of that time with Zaxby's, when I joined, Zach, Tony, and Robert had just really started the momentum. They were still driving around to each store making the sauces. They were the sauce fairies. But stayed with them for quite a while until 2011.
Okay.
When my mom passed away, and my dad had some health issues, and I went and got hooked up with getting into school using my GI Bill and getting another degree, and went for cybersecurity. Graduated with cybersecurity, and I've been doing computer stuff ever since. But we still love cooking and doing recipes and entertaining and partying. I don't think that'll ever leave me.
Now, your dad is also a vet.
Yeah, his army.
He did the real stuff. He actually did like the real stuff though. He was on the helicopters during Vietnam, right?
The very, 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 very end of Vietnam, he was a medevac pilot.
It was funny when he was telling me that story out on the boat, and he was all casual about it because he'll tell you the time frame he was in the army, and like it takes you a minute. I'll take a water. It takes you a minute to realize you're like, wait a minute, that's Vietnam era. He's like very casual about that introduction though. Mike's back there grabbing some drinks. I'm gonna grab some
Excuse me.
dip. He's over there sheltering and hogging it to himself. Yeah, I think the fuzzy is the rain. This is where I've been getting the best signal, and I'm not getting a great signal today. I think it's a lot to do with the atmospheric. Yeah, cheers. The atmospheric interference that we've got going on. But again, there's a techie guy next to me that can probably explain that better than me, so I'm not even going to dive into it.
I don't think it's too difficult to figure out.
Shitty weather,
Shitty,
equals
beautiful weather.
shitty signal. Like, you shouldn't be out here right now is what
Boy,
the weather's telling me to do.
Sure enough, it's ripping though, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's cold out here. It's delicious, though.
It really is good. Now my mouth's not cold anymore. Don't take that anywhere, Taylor. I knew. He's typing already. Like
He's all over it. See tail.
oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I thought I saw it earlier.
Now, are you bringing artificial, or what'd you bring?
Oh, artificial, absolutely. Yeah, a little minnow. I think it's a DTX. I'm not sure. It's
Like right behind us, there's actually, I mean, obviously you can see
Yeah,
that
the little
creek
cut,
right there. There's a couple areas that they're probably going to be pushing out of. Yeah, you might get some red action. And like I said, I really want to get the stream to where eventually I can do some broadcasting that's better using like a Starlink system or something for like RVers.
He wasn't talking about fishtail.
Oh, the
He was talking about dogtail. I'm all excited. Don't say that to a fishing guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yep. Mariner is chilling there, waiting for meat. And he is definitely getting it because he's been a good boy out here the whole time dealing with this lovely weather and all the issues we have. It hasn't been too bad of a broadcast, though. I don't know how the stream's going there. The audio needs to be sorted a little bit, right?
Jeff's like really rooting for Mariner. He's like, drop something. He's like Mariner's advocate.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give him a piece of fish. I got some fish right here. All right, man. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Big piece of fish. There you go, buddy. God dang. Chew your food.
So I can't get out in front because with the broadcast, with the weather, we literally moved this thing an entire length forward because of the tent. Right here is usually standing when I'm talking and broadcasting, and I'm out in the rain right now. So if I'm here, I'm under the cover.
I think it's better here anyway. Close to the edge. You know I'm over 40. Look. That shit look dangerous to me now. When I was under 40,
I think today was the first time I've ever had somebody on my barge say, I think you're going too fast. I've never had somebody on my barge tell me, you're going too fast, bud. Until I got here.
Wait. They are actually chefware, and I wore these in the kitchen all the time. But they're octopuses, fishes, all this other kind of thing. So thank you for the compliment.
It's cold. We're wet, and this is delicious.
I'm not cold anymore.
You're not cold?
No, my sauce works, bro. You want some?
No.
My nose is running.
But again, thanks again for coming out, Mike. I really appreciate this. These are delicious.
Yeah. No, Mariner's actually really sweet taking food. He doesn't chomp.
No, Mariner's got a very calm bite. He's actually grown up around kids, so he's used to kids feeding them.
I appreciate you letting me out here, bud.
What's that?
This has been fun. I appreciate you having me out.
No, this has been great. This has been great. We're just sitting here suffering, though, and I'm getting a little nervous as I look at the equipment now as this rain picks up, we're getting a lot more rain coming in on the equipment.
True.
So we might actually go ahead and end this broadcast here because it's cold, it's wet, and that's fine for us. We can embrace the suck, but electronics don't do that well in the suck. So thanks again, all of y'all, for joining us in the stream. Thanks, Mike, for coming out.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
I think we're going to do some catch, clean cooks here in the near future, hopefully in a little bit better weather.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks again, y'all. See you on the water soon.